Introduction. Welcome to Power Play, where we uncover the raw, unfiltered strategies of history's greatest minds. Today, we're diving into The Prince, Niccolò Machiavelli's 16th century masterpiece that's basically a playbook for ruling like a boss. Written in 1513, this book shocked the world with its ruthless take on power, leadership, and human nature. Forget fairy tales about noble kings. Machiavelli teaches us how to grab power, keep it, and outsmart everyone trying to take it from you. We're breaking down his boldest ideas to show you how to rule people like a true prince. Stick around, hit that like button, subscribe, and drop a comment about what power move you'd pull first. Let's get Machiavellian. Section 1. Power is everything. Machiavelli starts with a cold truth. Power is the name of the game. Whether you're running a kingdom, a company, or just your social circle, the prince says everything boils down to getting and holding power. He doesn't care if you're born a prince or claw your way up from nothing. Power isn't given, it's taken. Machiavelli points to guys like Cesare Borgia, a ruthless Italian warlord, who used brute force and cunning to carve out his own mini-empire. The lesson: don't wait for permission. Seize opportunities, whether through charm, alliances, or, yeah, a little backstabbing if needed. In today's world, think of it like outmaneuvering a rival for a promotion. Play smart, play dirty, but always play to win. Section 2. Fear over love. Here's a spicy one. Machiavelli says it's better to be feared than loved. Why? Love is fickle. People will ditch you the second it suits them. Fear, though, that sticks. A ruler who's feared keeps people in line because they know crossing you has consequences. Machiavelli doesn't mean you should be a cartoon villain, torturing folks for fun. It's about calculated fear. Make people respect your authority. He cites Borgia again, who once executed a brutal deputy in public to show who's boss. The crowd was terrified and loyal. Today, this might mean setting clear boundaries at work or showing you're not afraid to fire someone who undermines you. Love is nice, but fear keeps the crown on your head. Section 3. The Art of Deception. Machiavelli drops a bombshell. A prince must be a master of deception. He says you should appear virtuous, honest, kind, pious, but be ready to break those virtues when it serves your goals. It's like being a fox and a lion, cunning to spot traps, fierce to fight enemies. Machiavelli admired leaders who played the saint in public but schemed in private. Think of a politician smiling for the cameras while cutting deals behind closed doors. The trick: never get caught looking dirty. Keep your reputation shiny, even if your hands aren't. In modern life, this might mean schmoozing a client while quietly outbidding a competitor. Honesty's great, until it costs you power. Section 4. Adapt or die. One of Machiavelli's boldest ideas is that a prince must bend like a reed in the wind. Fortune, luck, fate, whatever you call it, is a wild force, and rigid rulers get smashed. He compares fortune to a river that floods without warning. A smart prince builds dams before the storm hits. This means staying flexible, reading the room, and pivoting when things go south. Machiavelli loved leaders who could switch from war to diplomacy in a heartbeat. Take his example of Pope Julius II, who bullied his way to power but knew when to negotiate. Today, it's like a CEO pivoting a failing business model to ride a new trend. Adaptability isn't weakness, it's survival. Section 5. Control your inner circle. Machiavelli warns that a prince's biggest threats often come from those closest to them. Advisors, allies, even friends can turn traitor if the price is right. His advice: keep your inner circle tight and loyal, but never fully trust them. Reward those who serve you well, but watch them like hawks. He tells the story of a ruler who promoted loyal nobodies over scheming nobles, ensuring devotion without competition. In modern terms, think of a leader who hires hungry talent but keeps them in check with clear rewards and consequences. Your team can make you, but they can also break you. Choose wisely and stay vigilant. Section 6. Crush your enemies. Here's where Machiavelli gets spicy. A prince must destroy threats completely. Half measures leave enemies alive to plot revenge. He uses the example of the Romans, who didn't just defeat rivals. They obliterated their armies, razed their cities, and salted the earth. Harsh? Sure. Effective? Absolutely. Machiavelli argues that mercy can backfire if it lets enemies regroup. In today's world, this doesn't mean literal destruction. It's about outmaneuvering rivals so thoroughly they can't recover. Think of a business undercutting a competitor's prices to drive them out. Cruel? Maybe. But Machiavelli would say it's just smart rulership. Section 7. The People's Perception. Finally, Machiavelli hammers home a bold truth. Perception is power. A prince doesn't need to be great, just look great. Control the narrative, and you control the people. He advises throwing grand spectacles, like festivals or public works, to dazzle the masses. Even if your treasury's empty, make them think you're unstoppable. Today, it's like a leader using social media to project strength, even during a crisis. Machiavelli's point: people judge based on what they see, not what's true. So stage manage your image like a pro, and you'll rule their hearts, even if you're scheming behind the curtain. Conclusion: Machiavelli's The Prince isn't just a dusty old book. It's a raw, unapologetic guide to wielding power in a cutthroat world. From mastering fear to playing the fox, these lessons are as relevant now as they were 500 years ago. Whether you're leading a team, climbing the corporate ladder, or just navigating life, Machiavelli says, play smart, stay sharp, and never let them see you sweat. But what do you think? Would you rule with an iron fist or a velvet glove? Drop your thoughts in the comments, smash that subscribe button, and join us next time as we dig deeper into the art of power. There's plenty more Machiavelli